In the previous video, we discussed IV training. In this video, we're going to cover the factor that's the most impactful after a Pokemon species base stats. That's right, we're talking effort values, or EVs for short. EVs are a hidden stat of Pokemon, which means that the game keeps track of them, but it does not tell you the values. To track your Pokemon's EVs for build, my best recommendation is good old pen and paper. EV training can be done by knocking out certain Pokemon over and over again and sped up with held items. But in this video, we're going to talk about EV training with vitamins and feathers. A Pokemon can have a maximum of 510 EVs overall and 255 EVs in a single stat. EVs function in multiples of 4, so the effective max EVs for a Pokemon is 508, and for a single stat is 252. When folks refer to maxing out EVs, they're referring to 252 and not 255. A feather will increase the EV value of one of your Pokemon stats by 1 point, while a vitamin will increase the EVs of one of your Pokemon stats by 10 points. Prior to Generation 8, vitamins could only be used for the first 100 EVs of a stat. But in Generation 8 and onward, we can do the whole thing with vitamins and feathers. There is a feather and a vitamin for each stat. Feathers can be picked up at Lake Casseroya and acquired as rewards by completing raids. Vitamins can be bought from the Chansey Supply Co and also won as raid rewards. Vitamins cost 10,000 Pokédollars each, so fully EV training a single Pokemon will cost roughly 500,000 Pokédollars. This may sound like a lot now, but if you watch our video on getting max money in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, this will be no problem for you. There are an infinite amount of EV spreads that advanced trainers can use. But for new trainers, it's best to just stick to 2 stats to max EV train. Here's a simple way to fully EV train your Pokemon with vitamins and feathers. Pick 2 stats to train, for example, special attack and special defense. Give your Pokemon 25 vitamins for each of those 2 stats. Calcium for special attack and zinc for special defense. Give your Pokemon 2 feathers in each of those 2 stats to hit 252 right on the dot. Pick a third stat to put the final 4 usable EVs in. Give your Pokemon 4 feathers or a vitamin in the stat. I use a vitamin since I have more vitamins than feathers now that I've consistent max money thanks to Money Mike the Sylveon. Let us know down in the comments if you have any questions on EV training or anything to add on the topic. Make sure you use the protein on the subscribe button for more DanSquared. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time at the DanSquared Dojo.